What's up, everybody? It's Dustin Lynch, and I'm about to dig into the iHeartRadio box. So we got, yes. I'm not going to say this is my favorite animal or my favorite smelling animal, but I do enjoy the smell of skunks. Here's why. I know that's weird. Growing up in Tullahoma, Tennessee, not a lot to do, so we ride back roads. And when you ride back roads, you come across a dead skunk in the middle of the road every now and again. So whenever I'm touring these days and I smell a skunk spray, which is usually when they get hit by a car, or your dog chases one, it takes me back home, all right? That's the way I remember my hometown right there. We got a picture of my high school football field. This is actually some artwork we did for a song called Think About You, which is one of my new songs on the Tullahoma album. It's a song I did with Alaina. And this song is, I wrote it honestly about long lost love, calling up someone you hadn't talked to in a while. It's a phone conversation between a guy and a girl. And there's some truth to that lyric in this football field. So having Alaina on this song is honestly a bit of a dream come true, but it happened organically. We toured together at the end of 2018, and I asked Lauren to come out and sing Love Me or Leave Me Alone, a song I did on my Current Mood album. Every night she said yes, and kind of ruined that song for us because she was so freaking good at it. We can't really play it anymore without her because she's not on tour anymore with us. But I realized on that tour that we had great chemistry on stage and our voices really meshed well together. So whenever I wrote Think About You, I had her in mind, and thank goodness she liked the song. And she makes me sound good. Here's a cowboy hat. I have no idea why this is in the box. There's one on my head too. This is kind of what I've become to be known for, I guess, is a cowboy hat. It's crazy to see that even pop artists are starting to wear cowboy hats now. They're catching on. My clan is growing. But the reason I put a cowboy hat on years ago, my heroes, Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, George Strait, all wore cowboy hats. I was rocking one in high school, and I would feel naked on stage without a cowboy hat. Next up, we've got a video on an iPad. Oh, I know where this is from, because it's freaking Reba McEntire. I should show this, right?
Do you know that 41 years ago yesterday was the first time I got to sing on this stage? September 17th, 1977. And here you are, 41 years in the day.
This will never get old.
One day, and you get to be the newest member of the Grand Ole Opry.
So, my Opry induction with Reba McEntire, an absolute surprise. I told my team I didn't want to know who was going to do my induction, but I wanted to be a surprise and genuine. And for Reba to take the time out of her life to be there for me and my family that night on such a special night is just an incredible thing. She made me cry. I have a trophy case now with a lot of memorabilia from that night. One of those things are the tissues that Reba ran off stage and grabbed backstage and then ran back out to me. So I wasn't snotting all over the microphone for my last performance. So I've still got those in a trophy case, which is a random fun fact and kind of weird. But hey, you hang on to tissues Reba gives you, people, okay? Oh, yes. This right here is a picture of two heads. Very special heads to me. This is my grandmom and granddad at Bridgestone Arena watching me they're actually in a suite. We pimped them out that night. This is when I was a surprise performance. I was opening up for one of my heroes, Garth Brooks. And to have grandmom and granddad there was just so special. I don't think they'd ever seen Garth Brooks before, but they were big fans. And gosh, wherever this picture is, I need it for my house. That's awesome. You guys are gonna get me emotional. That's clear. Okay, we're putting that down before I cry. All right. The Stay Country 2020 tour. Sorry, it's in front of my face. Stay Country 2020 tour. Taking my boy Travis Denning. We're going to 16 cities to kick the year off. This is a really fun tour for me because I've never kicked the year off with a big hit single and then a new album and then a new tour. There's a lot going on in January and February by design because I hate cold weather and rain. So I figured if it's gonna be raining and cold, we might as well be working. So we're coming to a town near you. Probably gonna have a hangover the next day, so just warning. Bring Pedialyte. All right. Digging in Mary Poppins' sack here. We have an iPad. Uh-oh. All right. First ever music video. So, full disclosure here, scariest day of my life, had no freaking clue what I was doing. I mean, hey, being a music video, what do you do? I don't know. So it was great. I actually got to do a little acting there. That was shot down in Texas. We had a blast, and I had no idea at that point that this song would go on to do what it did in my life. But it's gone to do incredible things, touched so many people, and really inspired me to keep writing songs, because I learned that music means a lot to a lot of people. I always knew music meant a lot to me, and I connected spiritually with music, but this song right here taught me that even I can pull that off and make someone else feel that. In the iHeart box, we have a big old Instagram post. Photo of me and my dad and my niece. This was what I think may be our new Thanksgiving tradition. You can see we're in camouflage. And one of my lifelong dreams was to own a farm. I recently got to acquire my first farm in Tennessee, and this is us out in the deer stand after a big old meal on Thanksgiving. But that's my niece, Katie Grace. I don't know why she's so in love with shooting guns, but she is. And we were nervous in this picture because we said, Katie Grace, where are your earplugs? And she goes, Dad never makes me wear them. So he got in trouble. We had earplugs, but luckily didn't need them. Look how cute Katie Grace is. Awesome. Uh-oh, last but not least in the box, it's a picture of me. What do you want to say about this? I guess my new album. There's my autograph. One of many autographs that day, but I had it dialed in. Look how, let's talk about the autograph, then we'll talk about the album. Autograph went from every single letter in my first and last name to simply a D and an L. It's a lot easier, a lot more efficient. And the reason I went to that is because it's not because I don't care. It's because I can get to more autographs while passing through a crowd than I used to be able to. This is my new album, Tullahoma. I'm so proud of this. It's an album that is really a reflection of me growing up. And I named it Tullahoma because I'm the songwriter I am today, the artist I am today, because of my hometown and the people there. And I think all of us can carry a little bit of something from our childhood and the towns we grew up in. I hope you enjoy this album. I hope you find a song you'd love. Come sing with us on the road. That's the iHeart box. I'm jumping in.